Hey, so I just wanted to point out the Bluehost pricing strategy, at least the strategy that they use and the strategy that you can use to actually take benefit from it. So it's all the actual prices. Um, let's get started. Is Bluehost expensive? Well, in my opinion, it's definitely not. However, there's a catch, but I'll get to that later. Also, later on, I will talk about how to get the best discounts that are available at this moment. Um, Obviously, I'm not sure when you are watching this. So just to make sure that you get the actual discounts that are running, I'll put a link in the description and I'll make sure that it redirects to the actual current discount page that Bluehost has. Um, but let's get started. Is it expensive? No, it's definitely not. However, you have to be aware of the renewal prices. As you can see, the cheapest plan is $2.95 a month, and Plus, Choice Plus, and the Pro packages are a little bit more expensive. I'll get to that later, what it includes. But first of all, I wanted to let you know that the renewal prices are actually a lot higher. So if you go to Bluehost and you sign up for one of the plans, you can choose between 12, 24, and 36 months. And you just have to realize that after that period closes, you will go to the renewal price, which is quite a lot higher. I'll get to a strategy that you can use to sort of take advantage of them later on. But just I wanted to point this out directly. So quite a big gap. Um, so here you can see these are the packages that they are using. It is shared hosting, so the speed, the speed is definitely fine. But I'll be honest, if you have a private host, the speed would be better. So that's something you can consider. However, if you're just starting out with a new website, you're sort of playing around, like it's not for a corporate website that gets like millions of visitors a year, then this should definitely be fine enough. Every plan that you see includes their access to their WordPress setup. It's just one click and WordPress is installed. Actually, I'll make sure to link down to link to a guide on how to set this up in the description. It comes with SSL certificate and quite a lot of other things. They have plans for online stores as well. But to be honest, if you just go with their standard package and you install WordPress, you can just go with WooCommerce and everything, yeah, should be possible from there on as well. What is the best Bluehost plan? Well, it really depends. If you're just getting started and you just want to play around, or maybe you are starting a business, I would recommend to just go with the cheapest because upgrading is always possible, downgrading is not. So, yeah, I would recommend to go with our cheapest plan. I will just skip this. So here's one thing I don't really like about the Bluehost pricing is because if you compare it to, for example, WPX, which is, in my opinion, a fair alternative, I'll make sure to link down below. They give you free email setup. Bluehost does not. So that's something to take into consideration. Then again, it might not be necessary for your case, but if you would like to have email with your hosting, yeah, it does come at a price. Yeah, so getting a Bluehost domain is free, which is really nice. I think especially for that price, if you take a subscription at $2.95 a month, having a free domain in there is really awesome. Now let's talk coupon codes. So I have good news and bad news. Good news is that they have cheap pricing. Like if you compare it to the other hostings, they're super cheap. The bad news is their renewal rates are high and they have some discounts, but they are not throughout the year. They're not all the time, it's sometimes. So there's a couple of ways to get them. I'll get to that in a bit. Because there's a couple of ways to get the best Bluehost deal possible. So, for example, with Black Friday and some other moments throughout the year, they have quite a big discount actually. Honestly, I'm not sure what the price was with their last Black Friday deal, but I was really shocked when I saw it. It is super cheap. They also have a free 30-day trial. I believe they might have actually increased this to 60 days quite recently, but at least 30 days is really nice. So in that sense, you can try it out for free. If you don't like it, you just get your money back. And with their refund policy, they are super honest. So you don't really have to explain why you would like to refund. They'll just give it to you. If you would like to be updated when they do have discounts, you can do two things. You can follow them on social media, because that's where they'll let you know, or subscribe to the newsletter of my Codeless website. I'll also make sure to link down below, because I'm a partner with them, and if they have a discount promotion, they'll send me an email, and I'll just send that email to you. So that way you'll be up to date. That being said, they have a 30-day free trial. Well, like free trial, you pay, but if you don't like it, you'll get a 100% refund. So if you're considering it, I would just go for it, test it. I think the speed of the website is good. I think it's reliable. Like, their uptime is super high. Their support is good. So all in all, I'm quite positive. I just want to scroll back to the renewal rates, because I do think that's the biggest disadvantage they have. Because as you can see, the prices are quite a bit higher. Now, as I promised you earlier, there is one strategy that I think you can use, and I know a lot of companies and people that did use this. So what they did is they start with Bluehost, and then after that has expired, they move to a different hosting. In my opinion, WPX, again, I will link down below, is a great alternative. It's a bit more expensive, but especially if you're going to be hosting multiple websites, the prices aren't that bad. I think it's like $25 a month, but you can host up to 5 websites. So that would be a nice one. So start with Bluehost because it's cheap. And if you think, hey, I really want to pursue with this company or this website, then just, probably you have the money to invest a little bit, and then you can take it from there. So once again, I'll link down any current discounts they have below. I'll also make sure to link to a guide that will explain you how to set up a website in Bluehost. All right, I hope that's enough for you. See you.